Hello and welcome to the Saturday morning live stream where we talk about all different things tech related. It's a great stream for the community to come together and ask questions and talk about whatever. So thank you for joining us and spending part of your Saturday here. I do want to give a special thanks to channel members who support this channel. We do a member stream right before this one. It is at 8:15 a.m. PST. So if you'd like to come join us, you can become a channel member. Jeff is one of our most recent channel members who joined us today on his first live stream. And just want to say thank you, Jeff, for being there. And please come join us as a channel member. God, this is the worst intro ever, I think. I am so off today with my intros. Hey, come back next week. I'll be better. But anyways, let's dive into this stream. Before I go to the chat, I did want to mention, if you guys didn't know, there is a new Lady A Plus, Amazon's new assistant, the Plus version of it, that is going to be rolling out soon. It is Amazon's new, see, I'm trying not to set off devices, and I know everybody doesn't know the term Lady A at this point. But basically, we will have a smarter assistant, apparently. And this is going to start rolling out in the next month or so, I guess, to existing Echo users. And I just want to get your guys' thought. Adding AI to your Echoes to Lady A, is that something you're interested in? Is this something, like, for me, it feels like it might be too little too late. That's why I put it in the title. You know, is it too late? Have we moved on beyond what these Echoes can do? Let's see. You know what? Let me move this out of the way so I can see it. See, someone gave me a thumbs down. They gave me a thumbs down. I got 5 thumbs up. So I'm going to, you know what? I earned the thumbs down. It was a rough opening. I'll give that to you. So I earned it. You know what? Anyone else feels like I earned a thumbs down? Do a triple tap, double tap. Yeah, double tap. I don't know. How the hell with it. It's a rough day. But anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts. I did make a whole video going into what all you're going to be able to do with the new Lady A Plus. We are going to have a more intuitive assistant, one that can take action on our behalf, which to me, that is not something that sounds interesting. I don't like the idea of something taking action on my behalf, especially when it comes to Echoes. I don't trust the Echoes to take care of stuff. Some of the things that are interesting about this is the idea of having an Echo that can turn talk into actions, a proactive assistant that can schedule things for you. You know, you have Amazon uses an example of your oven going out, and Lady A Plus going and navigating the web, finding you a contractor, authenticating them, arranging the repair, and boom, you just sit back and do nothing. You know, how's that sound to you guys? Would you actually trust that? I don't think I could. So that's what I wanted to throw out and to you guys to get your thoughts on. So let me know. I'll dive into the chat and we'll see what's going on. God, after the world's longest intro, that only took 4 minutes. Rhett from Jack Steiner, one of our channel members. Thank you for being here. Alan. Oh, yeah, and I'll read these. They're out of order for me. Out of the list. So good morning. This stream's jumped the shark today, guys. Once the construction started outside, I knew it was all downhill at that point. So let me go into the chat here. And God, I hate this. The software I use to bring it up on the screen like this is in a different order than YouTube's. Let's see, Channel for Fans. I'm in the car on the way to see some my cousins, but unfortunately I'm stuck in traffic on the motorway. That's how you say highway in the UK. The motorway I'm on is the M62. I'll be stopping off soon to get some dinner at McDonald's. Thanks for the update. Hope you have a good day traveling. Yeah, I'm good with never traveling again. Rhett, thank you for being here. Alan, I know William was checking in on Alan. Thank you, Alan, longtime channel member. I appreciate your support. And Bill, the official timekeeper, he helps keep this stream on track because I just babble too much. And then I'll get a nice little heads up from Bill that time check. So thank you very much. Wow. This is really a rough stream this morning. God, I am out of whack. William, good morning. Hope everyone's having a wonderful weekend. And talking to Alan. And Nick, good morning. Thank you for being here. And yes, hope it's not too cold for you in Ohio. I have no idea what the weather's like in Ohio. Yeah, right now. John, good morning from warm and sunny Texas. I know his weather. And William, great just here enjoying New York weather. Man, New York's awesome. I love going to New York. I'm in New York also. I've been getting a lot of wind. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Scott, we got a question. Scott, is it too soon to buy the Echo 21? That's a good tie-in to Lady A Plus. If you want to take advantage of the upcoming AI update with your Echoes, you're going to need to have an Echo Show 8, 10, 15, or 21. And they're going to start rolling out the AI stuff to owners of those devices first. And then later in the year is going to be a broader rollout. So if you are thinking about getting any Echo Shows, those are the sizes you're going to want to get. And you would want to have them before they start doing the start releasing it. If you go to Amazon right now, I believe, let's see. I thought they were showing it. Oh, here we go. Plus, I think you have to do a request. Yes. You'll want to go here and watch this. Look, I'm going to make an affiliate link here. So let's say you click on this link. You click on the link, you use that link, a couple percentage points will go back to the channel at no additional cost to you. But yeah, if you go to that link, you get to sign up to get notified for the free early access. And then here's some of the stuff it'll show you that I can do. But stay tuned next week. If you haven't seen Wednesday's video, which was a whole overview of what all this is supposed to be able to do. If you haven't seen that, watch that one first. But next week, I'm going to share with you guys why I don't want this in my smart home. Yeah, I'm not interested. If given a choice, I will actually flip the switch. It says turn off AI related to my smart home. So if you want to know why, check out that video next week. It's a tease. Channel members, I'm going to try to get that up. I'm going to try to get that up either tomorrow, probably Monday. I'll be able to release that early. So, but yeah, it's interesting times coming up with this update. So we'll see if it's worth it. But I am curious what you guys think. Let's see. Find my place. Devon, good morning. How you doing? Gumbo, hey, welcome. Happy Mardi Gras. Isn't it Mardi Gras already? Oh my gosh. And man, Narland. I can't ever say it right. I love the way the locals say it. God, New Orleans, had great times in that city. That's all I think of Mardi Gras. Larry, I'll check it out, but most of my Echo devices are second-gen Echo speakers, so I doubt that I'll be able to take advantage of it using those devices. Yes, and that's the thing. It is odd that, well, it's not. I don't think it really is that odd. But something to think about is that I think Amazon has to rely on the visual side of the Echoes to make this AI more valuable. If it can add some visuals, if it can recognize you as you walk up and it changes the screen, it shows more value added. If you get a smarter Echo just when you make a request, well, then you're paying $20 a month if you pay separately. Or you're like, great, I got AI. So when I ask for a timer, then it'll be, would you like that to be a pizza timer? Because I know you like pizza. So I mean, it makes sense to me why they would go with the screens because I think they need it to lean on it. It's one of those things like Apple by introducing Apple Intelligence and it just kind of being woven in visually with some notifications with different little areas. It's like they're doing something without having a lot of pressure to be Chat GPT. So that's my theory is like, hey, look, we did little swirlies and little cool screen animations that said we understand you, and that makes you feel like, wow, I got AI. Hey, who turned that upside down, that thumbs down into a like? I appreciate you. So that's thank you. And William, hey, I think someone's messing with me now. They're just like, we're gonna give Craig a thumbs up, we're gonna shake him a little, and then we'll reverse it. Let's see. Hey, Craig, when it comes to AI, the concept itself is great, but when it involves Lady A, I would definitely say no because a lot of times with all the devices, all they want is ads. See, and that's where I would go into that. It feels like a little, too late. Had they introduced the AI stuff first and then rolled ads in, then, it would have we would have had more value for the AI and been a little more tolerant with ads. But it's like as value declined and ads went up, it's a little hard to get people to want to buy into that. I don't trust AI and never will. There are too many possibilities for things to go horribly wrong. Very true. And we have to think about human bias. AI is trained on what we feed it. And there's people have bias. I mean, that's can't help it. And so, yeah, it's you remove emotion. I believe that's called a psychopath. No, so that's one of those. Yeah, we said machines with no emotions. It's interesting. John, I think it's just right. It's what we thought it should have been. Oh, just what the future. I think it's just what we thought it should have been. What the future. Apple has a lot of catching up. Oh, that they're way behind. Yeah, see, and it's an interesting thing where it's like, okay, if you're ahead in a race that no one else is running, are you really winning? No, I mean, it's like I feel like Amazon has spread so thin and tried so many different areas that they're really the master of none of those areas. Where I think Apple, for their lack of any of the AI, not lack of any of it, but for where they're behind, they at least have an operating system and a phone and other ways that keep them that they don't need to be the big AI players. Like ChatGPT, that is their business. They don't get to fall behind. Amazon's falling behind and trying to recoup something to keep growing business. Apple, like we'll get to it. Feels like. Apparently, though, next 2026, possibly the first foldable iPhone. The rumors of that first foldable iPhone, and apparently they figured out how not to have a crease. There's some glass that's getting to the point that there will be no crease on this foldable phone. So I'm curious how that'll be. Oh, Jeff, thank you. I think you're doing great. I appreciate you, Jeff. And Jeff, one thing I want to throw out there, let me know if any of you guys have this problem. During the member stream, I wasn't able to give any kind of answer to this, so I need you guys' help. Jeff was saying that he has an Aqara G2 camera. He has a Aqara G5. Both of those connect on his Wi-Fi fine. But he has an Aqara G3 that is not connecting. And he's trying to connect to the same Wi-Fi. It's going to his guest Wi-Fi. So to break it down, 2 out of 3 Aqara cameras connecting to the right Wi-Fi. 1 out of 3 is not connecting. It's connecting to guest Wi-Fi. So if anybody has any answers, any ideas, my thing was reset, check the app, check firmware updates, make sure that's there. But it's not making sense beyond that. So I don't know if it's a possible hardware issue because the other 2 cameras are connecting. So I want to throw that out there. Let me know if any of you guys have any ideas. John, question. I have an Echo Show, but I don't know which one. How can I find out? Uh, 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 you can't. I don't, yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think as if I'm trying to think that if there's any way to tell, like, I don't think it says in the software. I don't have an Echo Show hooked up, but I don't think it says in the hardware anywhere which version it is. The thing with the AI stuff, they didn't specify individual generations. They said Echo Show 8, and it seems like the older 8s are doing the same as the newer 8s pretty much. And then you got 10, 15, and 21. So if you have any of those, you should be able to have access. Just check out the link I put in the chat and make sure you sign up for early access. Let's see. Question. And Scott, thank you. I have the old 15. I want to upgrade. I'm up in the air about AI having control of my devices, but it could be kind of cool to have to upgrade. Yeah, and you know what? I would say with that stuff, Scott, I'd say hold off for a bit. Might be a good time to wait a little bit for sales and stuff to come up. Just unless you see a good deal beforehand, just might be good to just wait for a little bit of shopping. Yeah, just wait for a little bit. Not long. Can't say how long, but just wait. There's good times to shop, good times to be shopping ahead. So just, I can't ask you guys, encourage you to use any of my links. It's against terms of service. But what I can do is I can make links. So for example, this link right here, I copy it, I paste it into the chat. Now, if you were to use that link, anything you buy within 24 hours of clicking that link, couple percentage points go back to the channel. Like for me, what I do is I actually have a content creator that I use their link and I have a bookmark. That way, anytime I go, I just click on that bookmark, that person automatically gets a cut. I can't tell you to do any of that kind of stuff because that's against terms of service. But that's what I end up doing with it. I can just drop them like they're hot and put them in the chat. I just saw this and had to click on it, guys. Who's going to buy this? And it doesn't even come with an Echo Dot. Are you kidding me? There was a chance I would have gone with the Iron Man one, but the fact that this little piece of plastic doesn't even come with an Echo Dot. But I might have to do it. Damn you, Amazon. Okay, because that's kind of funny. I need an Iron Man one. Okay, let's see. Let me get back to the chat here. So... what are we at? Got derailed. But yeah, I would just say, just picture you're making your Christmas list. Just make it, just call it spring Christmas shopping. Just start making one of those. It may pay off. Not that I know anything, because I don't. No. So, William, question, Craig, how great is the Akar G5? As you know, I'm actually getting it, but I'd like to know if I'm going to connect it to a switch. What switch would you recommend? Well, where I'm at right now, switches that I've used a lot of are, I've used a lot of TP-Link stuff. Let's see, what I've got. TP-Link, yeah, I'll put switch, even though it's going to bring the wrong thing up. Okay. I've used these a lot, the TP-Link stuff. I don't know if you got to get one that is PoE. So I would look up either TP-Link PoE or Netgear. Here's one that I've used their TP-Link stuff easily 20 plus years. They've just been around forever. So that's one brand I would go with. Like this right here is probably one of your cheaper options. I'll drop a link down there if you want to check it out. The other brand I would look at going with, and this is the brand that I'm probably just going to stick with for routers is Netgear. And Netgear is another option. They've been making stuff for years, and same type of setup. So this would be their equivalent. Yeah, so that's I've been using the Orbi Netgear's Orbi Wi-Fi, and it's been great. So yeah, one of those. Just need a switch like that. It'll give you send power. And what he's talking about is the Aqara, their G5 camera. It you have two options. You have the Wi-Fi version, and you have the power over Ethernet. Power over Ethernet is going to provide constant internet signal, and it's going to provide constant power. I like the camera. I think it's great. I didn't realize this when I made my video, but Reed at Smart Home Solver was saying that it has no pre-record. It has no pre-record within the Aqara app. Well, for me, I use it within Apple Home. So within Apple Home, it'll do pre-record on it. And if you guys haven't checked it out yet, please do. I'll give you a link to the video. But I've been enjoying the camera. I mean, I have no complaints about it. Let's see. Let me put a link to the video. It's my favorite camera. I love it. Like my wife was coming back from walking the dogs. Boop, pops up on the corner of the screen. It stays up there as long as I want. I love being able to, I like being able to just leave it playing if I want. You know, I like having a wired camera that I could just leave up on the screen. You know, last Halloween, I actually took one of my indoor cameras and stuck it in the window so that I could just leave it playing in the corner of the screen while I watched TV. And then as people walked up the driveway, I got up and walked to the door. So, yeah, I love a continuous screen. Let's see. I'm curious. I'll open mine up here. My driver's license isn't in it, or my license plate. Let's see. Try doing. Yeah, here. Let me see if I'll do a screen share. Oh, let's see. Oh, it did share this. It went right to it. So yeah, that's my outdoor view of it. I like that I can just scroll through. Yeah, I love the continuous recording. Like it picked up. My wife was walking the dogs. It picked her up way out over on the sidewalk without a problem. You know, and it identifies, yep, there's my dogs. It sees my dogs, identifies them, it tags them, what it sees. You know, I like it within Apple Home. If someone was dropping off something for my wife, you know, yeah, and this is the night vision on it. Well, that's not night vision. The night vision on it is their true night vision that, yeah, so it looks good. I've been enjoying it. I think it's a great camera, but I use it within Apple Home, and I feel like it takes care of everything I need within there. So I recommend it. I mean, it's my favorite camera, and with these things, I can easily just take them down right after I made a video if I wanted. I'm like, I use all this stuff regularly. You know, I don't say yes to the sponsorships if it's not something I wouldn't actually implement and keep using. It's just no reason. I really don't want a pile of rando cameras from all over the place piled up. William, hey Craig, I guess Mardi Gras started for me yesterday since I'm celebrating today. Nice, very nice. Enjoy the celebration. John, I'm like you. Just tell me what you mount it to and where to do it. And if, like you mount it, you know what the dog did last night, and it will show you. Yeah, yeah, that's, I don't know. I just want to keep it simple. Keep it all, you know, if you guys aren't familiar with Apple Home, it's great for when you have HomeKit secure video to just be able to save your stuff locally in there. Let's see. Oh, and Gumbo, deep into it now. Mardi Gras Day is this coming Tuesday. This is the big 4-day weekend. Whoo! Lots of alcohol consumed during this time. Lawrence, hey Lawrence, good to see you here. Lady A is 11 years old. AI is 2. That's fun. Yeah, seems like a little further off. That maybe that gap should have been closed. Amazon is creating something free that ChatGPT would charge for. Yeah. See, and this is what's interesting about it is implementation. Where do you want your AI? Like I want AI on the Chat GPT side, but I don't want AI from Amazon on my home and life side of things. I feel like the only place that the AI input is really that I'm interested in giving it, because there's really no choice, is going to be on the phone side of things. So I don't know. I want my AI all compartmentalized, you know. I split up apps to do different things. I could have an AI. I'd rather have an AI that does that. Bill, turn off guest Wi-Fi, factory reset camera, and set it up. When done, turn guest Wi-Fi back on. I like that. I like that one, Bill. I hadn't thought about that one. That's a good recommendation for you, Jeff. Yeah, just to disable that temporarily. Like it. That's a good one. That's why we had to throw it out here. Thank you, Bill. William, I actually ran into a similar situation with my car devices. We fixed it for me as I updated everything and did a factory reset. Like I just recently got it and I was able to add it. Good, good, good. I'm glad you're able to get it worked out. Maybe two limit on devices. Oh, to me, devices on the router. Yeah, that's perfect. I love it. Share it, guys. This is a great thing to be able to help each other out with this stuff. Yeah, just bookmark it. He can't say it, but I can. Yeah, Alan's a wise man and a good friend. So, John, NASCAR is on Austin, Texas this week. Man, that's got to be a fun one to see live. NASCAR, that's got to be kind of crazy. The blind spot, YT. Why the heck is Amazon limiting Lady A to Plus to Echo shows at first? I mentioned that a little earlier. I think it's really so they can lean on the visual side of things. One of the things, like some of the features that are included are like setting a reminder for someone in particular. You know, like remind little Susie that she needs to floss this morning. So then when little Susie walks by, it'll show a reminder saying you need to floss. Well, with that, you need the camera to do that. You need the screen. And I think they need to mix those different things to offer more value. Where if it was only voice driven, I don't think there would be enough value for people. Because it's one of those things. This is where things are weird. I go to Chat GPT and I want to write something. I want to learn something. It's an input, like it's a good way to input information and receive information. How does that translate to your echoes? You know, you go like, hey, send me a transcription of this whole thing that we talked about. Or you know what, copy everything we've been talking about and just drop it in an email so I can review this later. You know, I mean, it seems weird. Like, how far do you go with this AI voice assistant? A voice assistant with AI versus AI implemented in other ways. Scott, I'd wait when this Lady A Plus pops. They're going to sell, and the wait to get one is going to be months. Thank you for answering my questions. Yeah, that's one of those things that, yeah, yes, I hear you. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Well, return periods will be okay, just in case. Just want to leave windows open of time. So, but yeah, I think I'm curious when we'll see the invites. I would sign up for the invite now, just to get on the list of it. Let's see, Lady A Assist, upgrade good if you have their yearly subscription or if you have enough tech that will make it better. Wait and see, just for questions, use ChatGPT, but pay for that if you want good. Yeah, I use ChatGPT. I like it. And yeah, I like it for gathering information and stuff, but I couldn't imagine going, hey, take what you know of me and go take care of this for me. Yeah, I feel like we're so far away from just assigning tasks and take care of that for me. You got it? Cool. I was thinking the other day, it's like you have the most eager, horrible assistant out there is what I picture in my mind. You're like, go get me my regular coffee. Got it, boss. Comes back with the complete wrong order. That's all I picture is just assigning a task and it going horribly wrong with my echoes. Odin Moore, hi, how are things? Things are good here, no complaints. We got a stream that I don't think I'm as far behind as usual, but who knows? But yeah, things are good. Thank you for being here. William, does anybody know when the new Aqar doorbell is coming out? No, I do not know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that was in my emails, my confidential emails. Not that I could tell you where it was, but let's see. Road map. No, no. That is one I have not seen any rumors or anything on. No, I'm curious to see if I do know anything. Let's see. Do we know anything? No, I know nothing. Nope. No, nothing. Yep. I've tried to look. No. No information. I tried. Not that I don't know why I tried it. Couldn't say anything anyways. But no, I haven't seen any rumors or anything on that, and I don't have any information. I like the fact that Ring cameras can record 24/7, but not all of them. Yeah, and they're taking aren't they doing like little snapshots on the battery powered cameras? I've never gone through and tried to review them. But yeah, I think my batteries are nearly dead, so it's not showing me. Yeah, it's been a couple of days. But yeah, even on the Ring camera, I think they're doing like a little snapshot every once in a while. Yeah, it looks like once an hour on the Ring stick-up cams, it takes a picture. Does a little screenshot of them. But anyways, yeah, it's nice that it's an option there. I'm kind of upset that you can only have 24-hour recording if you upgrade your package on Ring. Yeah, they've started to split things up and a little more nickel and diming with them, which isn't cool. I'm wondering if you can opt in and out of Lady A Plus. Yeah, that's one of those things where next week's video, the way I see it, there's two options when it comes to that. It's either you're going to have good controls in there to be able to adjust it, or some things may need to may not be in the smart home anymore. Like, I can't write today. Sorry. I can't type on camera. Don't know what it is. I can do like 100 words a minute. Like 4 on camera. Odin Moore, I hope it comes to the Echo Hub, as that's what I have, and I got it especially for smart home implementation. That is actually something they mentioned in their I thought they mentioned it in this article, their blog post, that it was coming to the Echo Show 8, but there was something I thought it said coming to the hub too. It won't come to the hub initially. We'll prioritize Echo Show 8, 10, 15, and 21 device owners in early access period. But there was some graphic I saw that said hub, it was upcoming for the hub. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it would be nice to have it there. Hey, Kevin, welcome. Thank you for being here. Lakeland, Florida. Man, spent a lot of time in Florida. I don't know where Lakeland is. A lot of Orlando time. Bill, 29 minutes. See, I need Bill, because this goes, okay, you got to tone it down, Craig. Just stop babbling. Okay, answering the question in the title. Yes, way too late. David, thank you for being here, man. I feel like it's been a bit now since I've seen you. Yes, it's way too late for Lady A. Amazon's taken way too many features for me to ever give a damn again. That's the sentiment that I feel like there's a lot of out there at this point, that they kind of just chipped away at it and too much before this coming out. They really needed to wait post AI before going for the ad side of things. You know, they tried to put some stuff behind paywalls. They implemented the ads, and now they're going to want people to reinvest. So, Brian, good morning. Greens from Arizona. Hope everyone's having a great day. Thank you, Brian, for being here. On eBay, the Echo shows have gone up. Hey, there you go. People would. Oh, can you talk about invites again? Oh, Sherry Ba, I'm so sorry. I missed the beginning of the stream. Can you talk about the invites again, please? Here, I'll throw. Where was that one? Oh, I think it was here. Let me throw this link in here, and this at the bottom of the screen. Oops, sorry. This is where we want to be. Meet the new Lady A, free with Prime. I just dropped the link in there. You'll want to click. We'll email you when available. You'll just want to sign up to get notified of early access. And if you go here, it's going to show you more about what all you can do. Some interesting stuff about it. Like they're encouraging you to email in, submit, upload any information, any personal information you want to help make a more personalized assistant for you. So, you get some family emails, just upload them right to Amazon. Pictures of the grandkids, send them right to Amazon. Let them know. What can go wrong? So, nothing weird about that. Here's everything I have. Let's see. Where do we go? But yeah, that's where you sign up. Hopefully that helps. Why is the group room device page now buried 3 levels deep in the app? It should be the main screen. Yeah, they did. They've made the main app better in certain ways that you can get to things easier, which it's about time that you can actually hop to things. But yeah, the fact you can't actually grab groups. Oh my God. Like, I can't stand this part right here. I never opened this app, but look at the Duracell batteries, $569. Ooh, look at all the stuff I can buy. It's stuff like that. You open the app just to try to look at something and you get an ad. Do you know anything about Ring's new camera coming out compared to the others? The only thing that I've seen is David, one of our channel members, mentioned it, that there's the Ring 2K camera that's coming out. And see, there we go. We got the introducing Ring Outdoor Cam Plus, a 2K video with Ring Vision. Let's see, I don't know what this Ring Vision's supposed to be. For me, 2K is, it's minimal improvement. Yeah, I wouldn't put it inside. If you're in the Ring ecosystem, like, what's the price on this? I didn't even check. Actually, you know what? At $99, that's pretty good. I thought they were going to charge more for that. So yeah, $99, and especially when they go on sale. March 26th. Yeah, we'll have to wait till July before those things go on sale, I bet. But I'm surprised at $99. That's not too bad from them. I figured they would bump that up to like $150 or something. And so you guys know, I have a total of 5 Ring stick-up cams and 1 video doorbell. I've had the video doorbell so long and my Ring alarm that I pay $200 a year for it, for professional monitoring and my cloud storage for all the cameras. So for less than $20 a month, I'm good with sticking with Ring and their alarm. And I know their alarm works well because my flight landed coming back from Orlando and my phone was blowing up with Ring alerts, with my neighbor letting us know the sheriffs were at our house. Ring alarm went off. We didn't answer, and they dispatched the police to the house to check to see what was going on. So that told me Ring works well. Let's see, Lawrence, we said all the same things about Lady A AI today that we said about Lady A in 2014. I don't want AI listening to me all day. That's a great point. Yeah, it's like it's a different version of it that I don't know. A weird point for me is that no matter how much, this is the device that knows the most about me than anything, I feel like. But there's areas that it doesn't know. There's no like camera watching all the time, taking in what I'm doing. Let's see. Question: When is a Oh, wait. How do you stream? Is it just you for YouTube or do you use other streaming services? I use Ecamm Live, which is a Mac program, and I use the paid version so that I don't, so it doesn't have watermarks on it, and it allows 4K recording and stuff. But the one that I use also is OBS, which is free software that you can download. And you basically just input your credentials that you get from YouTube into the software and it streams out to it. Question: When is Akara light screen is coming to the USA? Oh, that panel, the S1 panel. I think that's Akara S1. Again, can't type. What is that? No, that's a knockoff. Magic Pad S1 Plus? Is this what they're calling it? The Magic Pad. That I don't know. Let's see. Well, let's see. No, I'm not sure on, yeah, I'm not sure when we'll see any of that coming around. Yeah, hopefully, I'd like to see it sooner than later because it would be. I think it'd be cool to have the little touchpad and seeing what all you can do with it. So yeah, this is no word yet for the U.S. That's one of the ones I'd like to see get sent out. So, but yeah, I haven't got a chance to play with that one yet. Lawrence, my biggest epiphany came this week after switching my Eero to Nest with Google Fiber. I've had to reset all my Thread devices, even though the Apple TV Thread BR was plugged in the new router. Dude, the whole Thread thing, it's a train wreck at times. I mean, it's the idea that, I don't know. I'm with you, man, that I'm getting ready to reset all my Thread stuff. And it's just something weird that you introduced the wrong item. Like what I ended up doing, everything was stable in my house. I added the Akara bulb behind me and one of the other Akara bulbs with Thread over Matter. And every Matter device started having issues after that. And Thread devices too. I am so over Thread and Matter. They're supposed to be the miracle things that they suck. This light behind me is Akara's new RGB bulb. I love it. It's got great color out of it. It's very bright. It works with Thread, Matter over Thread, or you can pair it with the Akara Hub. Personally, I just would rather have it paired with the Akara Hub. It's just been faster and yeah, more reliable just pairing it with the Akara Hub. So I do like the light a lot. It is a nice light, but man, I added that. And Lawrence, I'm at the point that I'm just thinking of just completely blowing up Apple Home and starting over because of just issues like that. It is ridiculous. David, existing routines for now will stay with the Echo. New routines are going to smart things. I'm giving LG a bit of time to get more product compatibility into Homey. When that happens, I'll go all in. Yeah, LG buying Homey, it sounds like they're getting serious with this stuff. Realize Thread is just Wi-Fi in sheep's clothing, no SSID in Thread, so changing the underlying router required all my Thread gadgets to be recommissioned to get back online. Yeah, it's basically all of the hassle of Wi-Fi with none of the control. Yeah, it has not been good. I have not enjoyed it. I have one Thread light that's online. I don't have these behind me because they're offline because they're Thread. A strip over here is off. The one over there is offline, all because they're Thread. AI requires massive amounts of computing power, electricity, water for cooling, and the data centers being built are using close to 1,000 acres per site of productive farmland, taking away food production. Yeah, that's people don't realize what's all running behind it. Man, that's the that's the thing. I love it. ICJ. Anything they do will be better than Apple Siri. When it comes to an assistant, it's going to be pretty hard not to beat Siri when it comes to an assistant. And that's one of the things I do. I had someone make a comment about Siri and using HomePods for notifications. And I will say it made me think that Siri's good for sorry guys. It's good for executing commands. But when it comes for giving you information or notifications, HomePods and Siri kind of suck. You know, that like there is no notification, no reminders that automatically pop up on HomePods that are tied into stuff. You know, I see Siri as a good input assistant. That's it. Trying to get something back from it? So, oh, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. And ICJ, I still use both of my Apple Vision Pro Unbits. What's that? I'm sorry, I'm confused on the last part. You're using units. Oh, good. You're still using them. Good. I'm glad you're getting used to them. What's your primary use for them at this point? Bill, we have several data centers being built in northern Indiana. Yeah, and that's where, is it Microsoft? Microsoft, I thought, was working on a self-contained setup. When I did my Chat GPT video that nobody watched, that one, there were some breakthroughs and that they're working on a server farm so that it kept water self-contained and then uses many resources. But the new DeepSeek, China's DeepSeek AI, supposedly uses a lot less energy and it can run on older processors. So we'll see how if that changes anything. Alan, I've always hated the dumb Siri and found it useless. With Apple Intelligence, I kind of like it. Well, it's good. I've turned off the summaries. Notification summaries kind of stink, I feel like, at times. They just like combine things very bad. Odin Moore, I've considered for a while moving from Echo Smart Home to Apple, as I do have Apple devices, iPhone, etc., but not any HomePod. That's one of the things I say that I know people look at it a lot. It's easy to look at it as an either or, that you got to pick one. You don't. Just buy that one HomePod. Just next time they go on sale, you're at Costco, Sam's Club, you get a HomePod and just start to play with it for the next time like one of the biggest uses for my HomePods in the kitchen is my shopping list. Add whatever to my Costco list, add whatever to my shopping list. Just being able to add things or remind me at this time to do this, or, to have that work, that integration with your Apple services and apps is where there's so much value, where you don't need to change anything in your smart home. Like don't change a thing. Just buy the HomePod and connect whatever works into it and start to play with it. And just see it that, the two can run simultaneously. If I do want to ask a question or stuff, I'm more likely to ask the Echo. But if I don't want my calendar tied to the Echo, I don't want to be limited by its abilities, I want to ask my HomePod to schedule an event on this day, So I highly recommend, if you're an Apple user, just get a HomePod and try to use it as an input device in your Apple world. As a media device. I love the fact that I can just tap a HomePod with music that I'm playing. It just transfers the song over. I think it's easy to look at it as more of a commitment than it needs to be. You're like, I just don't know if I want to scrap it all. I don't want to do it. I spent all these monies on Echoes and then I got to replace each one with a HomePod. No, just buy one HomePod and just play. Play and see if you even like it. Even with Apple Intelligence, Siri still sucks. Siri's got a long way to go. John, on Monday, SpaceX is launching its new spaceship. Let's see how long it'll take to blow up. Just joking. You know what, though, man? It's just the way they keep moving forward. You got to love it, though. Space was like at a standstill until SpaceX. Matter means use the Apple Home app, not the Lady A app, to control your smart home. Yeah, that's basically it. You can control it on both, but why? But you can record in 2K now on some of them as they unlocked it. Oh, okay. Well, good. That's Oh, snap. I love the ring alarm system. Nice. Yeah, the ring alarms has worked solid. I've enjoyed it. Yeah, the I don't know. I don't use the Lady A app at all. I seldom go in there. And that's the idea is I don't want to go into any manufacturer's app. The only app I want to go in is the Apple Home app. And that's just because that serves as the central location to do everything. You know, Amazon's app doesn't even serve as a central location to do stuff. Ooh, that's a bummer. John, my Ring camera lens is going yellow. Any way to change them? I don't think so. I mean, you might be able to do a search. Let's see, rings, pick up, camera lens. I mean, maybe somebody has made add-on mount. Yeah, I don't see any third party. Because Ring is going to be the one that has more accessories than any other one. But yeah, that's no, I haven't seen that. Okay, Odomore, it's not monitored the same in the UK though. No response from emergency services. Yeah. Yeah, professional monitoring, that's a big one that I wanted to have. Mark, oh, hello, Craig. Is the Lady A Plus worth the upgrade? We don't know. I don't know. Haven't got to play with it yet. I did make a video on Wednesday, a midweek video talking about what all it can do, according to Amazon, looking at their announcement on it. And on Wednesday, I have a video coming out on why I don't want this in my smart home and why I'm not used to it. Artificial implies fake. Synthetic implies cloned. That's that's interesting. Yeah, that is, yes. That is an interesting choice. I hadn't thought about that way. That's funny. Waiting for the new Daredevil series. Great reviews for the first 2 episodes. It's going to be good. Wonder what assistant he would use. Daredevil don't need it. I want to see that. I do want to see the Daredevil series. I did like the first one. That was awesome. William, quick question, Craig. I know it's been a minute since you reviewed the Akar bulb. How has it been working out so far? Works out. It's great. I mean, this is it's got good intensity on it. And let me just show you the color out of it is nice. Like one of the things I was playing with it earlier, like going into this purple range, this is a tough color to get good color saturation out of because it's just a mixing point that not a lot of lights don't do well. But yeah, it does well on the little subtlety, the color subtleties there that really dial it in. And this is a dark gray wall, so it just absorbs, just sucks light up. But yeah, it's like that reads horrible, the red and stuff. But in the blue range, you know, I mean, it's got a good color range. I have to throw it on a light meter to see how even it is across the color spectrum. But when it comes, you know, white light and all the thing, it's a bright light. It's got great color range, color temperature range. It leans, you know, the lighting nerd in me is I see the subtleties in the white light over other bulbs. So like here's the white light. And it's yeah, it's got a nice range, color temperature range on it. It goes bluer than way too blue. It's got a little too green hue to it that I'm not a fan of in that sense. If I nitpick it, and I see that kind of stuff when I see it next to other lights. But overall, I mean, there's nothing I would complain about that that most people would even notice or think about with this light. So from a technical lighting standpoint, whether the app is good or any of the other stuff, I hear people get going on it. AI is still garbage. ChatGPT really sucks on some levels. Apple is failing completely with AI. iPhone 16. ICJ, man, you're not liking any of this stuff. So we got to hold on. ICJ just letting the Apple feelings fly. See, I feel like though, if you were, I'm gonna have to say, if you're gonna get the Apple's cheapest phone, I would say it's the most well-equipped phone that they've had. You know, that Apple Intelligence at least forced them to put a good processor, a better processor, and you got OLED. You know, I used to look at the SE and think, why would you ever buy that? What kind of lights are you using for streaming? What is the best setup you recommend? I am using, I think for most people, one of the best ways to go, and I actually don't have mine turned on right now. Forgot to turn it on. It is the Elgato Key Light Air. Elgato Key Light. Oh, they have soft boxes for them now? This is, I have one of these that I'm using as just a little fill light. These things are really nice. They do a great job of lighting. They basically have a ring of LEDs that shine inwards and then multiple layers of glass that really soften it up. And these can go from the color temperature. You have complete control over the color temperature. So you could go very orange, you know, very warm to very cool. So those are going to be one of the cheaper options to go with. Okay, make sure you get stuck. That's when you need your Wi-Fi to pause when it's on at full. There's those, the Key Light. Elgato has such great streaming stuff. So there's the Key Light. These are nice too. The Key Light, are they not selling them new? They have the Key Light Air is another great option. It's a smaller version. But what I use, the Godox SL60, this became like this super popular light for, because it was cheap in a lighting sense. The Godox SL60, that's the light that I'm using. And then I have a light dome mini on it, this right here, and that's how you get it nice and soft with a 2-foot wide softbox. And then I actually leave the grade on it so that it is more directional on it. So I use the honeycomb shape on it, keeps light from spilling everywhere. So yeah, this would be the other piece that I use with the light. And boom, there we go. Oh wait, that's the same. I didn't copy the link. Back up. So if anybody does want to know, those are the two lights, the light and lighting dome that I use to light. And the idea with lighting is, like with soft boxes and stuff, lighting is very linear. When you have a light bulb, you'll see it creates a shadow. It's just one source of light and creates a solid shadow. You know, if you have, we all see shadows and stuff. Well, when you have a softbox, you're bouncing light around all over the place, and it's shooting at you. It's still linear. It's just hitting from all different angles. So it's filling shadows constantly when you have a softbox. So you don't end up with a hard shadow because some light's hitting me from here and here and here and here. And then it just makes it nice and smooth. So there's today's lighting lessons, or those who didn't want to know about it. Oh God, I better pick it up a little. I love your live streaming. You don't sugarcoat what you think. I try not to. Why would you guys want to be here if I can't keep it real with you? Most people choose not to be here. Because so anyway, Vision Pro, it's a cool device. Apple just needs to come up with stuff to just push it to the next level. No, the people of California are not ready for an intelligent governor. we wouldn't know what to do with it here yet. So we're waiting. We're going to need a few more years before we can accept intelligence. What happened to the garage door opener that was supposed to come out from Akara? The only thing that I know of from Akara was I think that's funny, Gordon. We would be so better served. Akara relay. This is the only thing that I know of that could be used as a garage door opener. And basically, you take this and you put it in line to just kind of put it in line with your button, your garage door button. So you're triggering that button closure basically with an app. But that's the only thing I know of from a garage door standpoint that they were working on. I don't know if if there was something else. Mike is coming to Texas to an AI. We don't have enough electricity and water now. Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, we don't have enough electricity, water anywhere, I feel like, anymore. So thank you, Bill, for the time check. I see I'm behind. Where's my... Nope. There we go. Oh, dang it. Now I'm just stuck. There we go. Nope. I can't get it. I'm done. I quit. Last call for questions. We got 3 minutes. Got any questions? Get them in. I'll even throw a last call so I know when to just cut myself off because I went longer than I was planning for the day. Let's see. Odin Moore, brilliant advice. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. And David, off the wall, sort of tech question. Do Faraday bags shorten battery life of key fobs? Mine has never made a sound before, but now with using the bag, it chirps for a while when opened. Wow. Huh. No, I have never heard that. What's going through my head right now is, do the key fobs do a two-way communication or attempt to communicate? And when there is no communication for a period of time, does it then like wake? Does it waken up? I guess. I have never stuck anything in a Faraday bag, which is that blocks signals, any kind of electrical signals in or out, I believe is let me just type it in. Faraday bag. See a proper definition. A Faraday bag is a pouch or container that blocks electromagnetic signals. It's kind of almost, I was almost there. No, I have never heard that. That is so interesting. David, hey David, good seeing you here, man. I've been trying to wire up the Akara G5 Pro, made a hole through the wall okay, just the wire kept getting caught. Oh my God, I know, that's no fun to have to feed, to poke holes, and then you got to get the stuff fed through. Oh yeah. Let us know how it goes with that, man. If you've been paying for any subscription with a high chance you can send it back for an exchange. Oh, that would be, I've never tried to send anything back that I've had a subscription on. I hope Lady A Plus will be within the Amazon subscription service charge. Otherwise, it's going to be very costly. Yes, that is one of the things. It is included. If you guys didn't know that, it is included. Check out my video that I just released on Wednesday. It goes through the whole breakdown. It's $19.95 a month if you don't have Amazon Prime, but if you have Amazon Prime, it's included. And David, yeah, I saw that, man. I saw you got one of your F-Car series done. Yeah, this is the year of Lego F1. Lawrence, Akara bulb, overpriced like Q as a Zigbee bulb, okay as a Thread Wi-Fi. That is... Yeah, the Thread Wi-Fi, that is a good point. As a Thread and Wi-Fi Matter device at $19, it is a good price, and it's a bright bulb and a good price at $19. But yeah, if you're looking at Zigbee bulbs, overpriced like you do have a lot of other options for Zigbee bulbs. David, I was really hoping Apple would bring back the mini form factor as the new budget phone. Guess the mini's just plain dead. Yeah, that thing, yeah. I guess the battery life is the big thing that killed that one. Odamore, I've always used Hue smart bulbs, not tried the other types. Yeah, and that's the thing. One of the Hue bulbs is 12 years old. I have one that's like 8. I have 3 that are 8 years old. They'll just keep on going, which is awesome. Main attraction. I'm an Android user. The only thing that I have Apple is Apple TV. I have Lady A and Ring, and about to start with Home Assistant. Do you think I'm taking the right path? You know what? The Home Assistant path seems to be the way to go. I use Ring. I use Echoes. My big thing is try to buy stuff that's compatible with everybody, especially now the fact that we have where's my button? Okay, I give up. It's broken. It's all broken. Sorry, we're close. We're close for questions, folks. But no, Home Assistant seems to be the way to go. Because Home Assistant takes away the limitations. And this is what I'm hearing from people in Home Assistant, is that it's taken away the limitations that you would have with your Echoes and just using Lady A, and it takes away some of the limitations you're going to have with the home with Apple Home. So I mean, Home Assistant seems to have you covered any direction you want to go. If you do go the Home Assistant route and you implement it in with your Echo devices, you always could throw that Apple, buy that one HomePod, and see how that plays in there. But in order to have the Apple TV, I assume you have an iPad or something to get that set up. Would be my guess. And good morning, Blake. Good to see you here, man. And Blake is the man that makes, knocks out some of these videos and, really makes life easier and does a great job at them. So thank you, Blake, for being here. Lawrence, great light. Then you have them on a nice Zigbee plug paired to your Hue bridge to control them with Matter. That's kind of at the point where it seems to be now. If I just with this. Oh my God, Matter and Thread are just pissing me off. William, thanks, Craig. I already took the plunge and bought myself a 38-inch ultra wide LG monitor. Nice. I am definitely looking for equipment to start my YouTube channel for my smart home. Let me know, man. If there's stuff you're looking for, just let me know, because there is. You're better off just buying things once. Buy the right thing one time. Be done. California already has artificially intelligent. Oh my God, I hate my state. So Shane has a video on how to set the car relay with garage door opener. I got one for Christmas to do this, but have not set it up yet. I have many of those projects, Blake. No, Craig, they announced the garage door opener last year, remember? I was forgetting that I didn't know, trying to keep them all straight. At smartphone. Oh, okay, cool. Update from my wife. Yeah, I didn't. I forgot that they announced one. I'm like, I would try and keep track of all these guys anymore. So hard. Let's see. Why? What? So, thank you. See you on the next stream. Oh, Jeff, thank you, and I appreciate you becoming a channel member. Lawrence, who doesn't have Prime? What's wrong with you? That's one of those. It's hard to give up. With minimals from that Donald once in jeopardy and forcing Apple's hand for manufacturing in America, is this going to affect tech and push it back? I think, no, I think we're all going to, I think it's all just going to hurt the market for a little while. The market's going to bleed for a little bit, but you can't stop this beast. Everyone's just got to move their chess pieces around, get them all online, then we'll get back to business as usual. Get back to making cool tech. Higher prices can happen from anywhere. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the pricing stuff is just ridiculous all around. That is just an issue all around. We are at the end of the stream. It is went a little longer than an hour. I do want to thank you guys for being here, sharing your thoughts on Lady A and other stuff. So thank you. Sorry, wrong button. I wanted to turn that thing off, but I hit the wrong button. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Tomorrow's video, please check it out. It's a look at the SwitchBot roller shade. The reason I said yes to this video was I was curious. How do you take a shade that a fixed shade and then customize it into to the size you need? So yeah, it's an interesting product. So this video focuses mainly on how you customize this shade, because it goes from a fully assembled product to one you cut down to the size you want. I didn't talk about changing color fabric. I realize that. But yeah, so if you can, check that out. It'll be out tomorrow morning. And on Wednesday, there'll be a video on why I do not want Lady A Plus in my smart home. I really have no interest in this, and actually hope I can pick where I can use Lady A and where I can limit it, because this doesn't all sound that great to me. So if you want to hear my thoughts on that, definitely check out the video on Wednesday. Thank you guys all for spending part of your Saturday here. And yeah, everyone have a great week. And thank you, Alan. I appreciate you, man. And I will catch you guys all next weekend with some videos in between.